Hey Cancers, welcome to your mid-May check-in with me. Thank you for being here. If you are new, welcome to Birdsong Musings Tarot. My name is Coco. However, if you are not new, you might notice that I have a different setup. I recently moved, so things are a little bit new. I've got the microphone closer to my face, finally. So let's get into your reading. Now we're looking at currently where we are in mid-May as well as the end of May 2025. We're going to look at the general energies, what's going on for you, any challenges you might face, as well as love and relationships and money. So we will take a look at many different things. So get comfy and grab a cup of tea if that is something you would like. Maybe a cup of coffee, maybe a cup of wine. All right, but put on your seatbelts. I've got my sparkling water with lemon right here. We're good. What's going on May 2025 for Cancers? Sun, Moon, Rising, Zodiac signs. Thank you. Well, they're showing me water, which doesn't surprise me because Cancers, you are water signs. You've got the number 5. Goblins. And immediately what's coming through is like emotional volatility. The Goblins card here is always indicative of changes and growth happening. It can also signal that there are some people, feelings, experiences, memories from the past that come back to haunt us. It does feel emotional, very emotional. Like there is just some roller coasters of emotions happening in May for you. It could be that there are people coming out of the woodworks, or it could just be past traumas or experiences that are kind of showing themselves, making themselves known, maybe old coping mechanisms making themselves known so that you can change them or so that you can heal them. One more card, please, for Cancers in May 2025. Thank you. Okay, we've got 2 here. 12 and 13. So my guides love to do that. They like to give me back-to-back cards. That always tells me that progress is being made on some front. So it does feel like you are aware of what's happening with your emotions, or you're aware of the struggles you're facing, and you are trying to heal them. You've got slow and steady, and you've got solitude. So you are taking the time and the effort to pull away and take care of yourself in May. Slow and steady. It's not going to be a flip of a dime process. Yeah, you're taking a step back. You might, there is water in this card as well. So maybe that's why my guide showed me water. This slow and steady card, this person is like coming out of their shell almost. So it could feel like you are slowly but surely coming out of a shell. And Cancers are crabs. Crabs wear a shell, a very strong guard around a very soft body. And that's really what this card embodies as well. So if you can spend time around water, get some alone time, be patient with yourself during this time. We live in a crazy world right now, so no pressure. Don't put extra pressure on yourself where it's not needed. Okay, let's go ahead and see what's going on for you more specifically. I've got this little pocket deck. It is a new deck of mine, which I love so much. It's called the Star Seeker Tarot. I have a pocket deck because it helps with arthritic pain. Why is this upside down? Okay. All right. We'll see how you're being guided to show up right now in May. I'm seeing baked goods, like a pie. So I don't know if like you're baking a lot or if somebody around you is baking a lot. You've got the King of Pentacles. This is nice. You're really being asked to look around you and see all of the amazing things you have built for yourself. The King of Pentacles is just such a grounded, loving, mature, and practical energy. Don't be out here spending all the money on frivolous things that, if you don't need to do that, don't. Be smart with your money, be smart with your finances in your home. You could be settling into a new home. You could be finally feeling at home in a place or feeling at home in yourself. It's just a mature energy. It's wise, and that's how you're being asked to show up. The King of Pentacles loves to spend time in nature. So again, with this Solitude card, I think May is a really nice time for you Cancers to get back out into nature and ground into the earth. Just go see some cute little ducklings because it's spring. The Tower. Interesting, because the Tower was on the bottom of the deck when I pulled the King of Pentacles. There is something shocking happening in May. You are having a shocking realization, epiphany, or there is a just shocking thing to happen to you. It might manifest as a breakup, as an accident of some sorts. It doesn't have to be something so intense. It could just be a great epiphany, a realization about, oh my God, why have I been eating this food that makes me feel like shit? I think I'm allergic to it. Something like that too. The Tower is Mars energy. It is Aries energy. It's very quick moving and it's very almost volatile. So do protect your peace at this time. It does feel like you are going through an emotionally, turbulent time. So I think it's important to protect your peace right now in May. You got the Knight of Pentacles underneath though, which is interesting. I'm going to ask for a little bit more about this Tower. Can you tell me more about this Tower here? Thank you. Ooh, I just got a jolt of anxiety. You might struggle with anxiety. And this might have something to do with anxiety or panic attacks. You might push yourself too hard in May and have some kind of anxiety attack or panic attack. The Tower also has, in this card, it's rough waters underneath the tower that's burning. So the foundation of things is changing. The Eight of Pentacles, this might have to do with your workplace, with your profession or your career. I'm just going to get one more card of specifics here. I guess two more cards. Five of Swords and the Strength card. I see. There's somebody around you who is not looking out for your best interest. Definitely could be somebody in your workplace. Either that or this is somebody who you need to be aware of and you need to really keep your eye on them. The Five of Swords means a couple of things. It could be that. You've also got the 5 here, the Goblins card. So there is something to watch out for here. But when I got this card, I got emotional volatility. It was about you. This could be that you self-sabotage. When things are going well at work, especially when it comes to your work, you could tend to, get too comfortable, or you could tend to maybe, if you don't like the job, you might emotionally check out. Self-sabotage can look like many different things, but it could look like you not liking your job. So instead of looking for another job and staying there and being unhappy, you might just be like, I can't do this, I quit. But really, you can't really afford to just quit. You're being courageous in the face of this, though. You're being courageous. It does take courage. It does take bravery and strength and self-discipline to overcome what's happening in May. And you're also being asked to be very patient with yourself, with others, because this King of Pentacles is here saying, think about your wealth, think about your resources, think about your maturity. Make sure to stay grounded throughout all of this. How can Cancers overcome these challenges in May 2025? What can they do to overcome that? Oh, okay. Three of Cups, Knight of Wands as well, and you have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, not surprised to see that one here. Try to find some time to have fun. You need to let loose. You can't lock yourself up in your room right now and just go through it by yourself. It's not going to be good for your mental health. And it's not going to be good for your body either, because the wands are here. The wands is your vitality, it's your passion, it's your like life energy. You need to let it out. You need to go express it. You need to go dance, have fun with friends, go chit chat with people, get outside, put yourself out there with people socially. But it's just about getting that energy out, not letting it fester and almost stay congealed and congested, if that makes sense. Seven of Pentacles here as well. You'll want to be patient with yourself, like I said before. Remain diligent, remain consistent and disciplined at this time of your life. Right now, you're not going to see instant gratification. You're not going to see these quick changes. And we already saw this with the slow and steady card. It's going to require a little bit of time. Give yourself time. That's all. But do try to get out. Do try to get the energy moving. Go for a run. Go to the gym. If you can go to a book reading at a library. I'm not sure. Anything just to kind of get your life energy flowing and not too stuck up in the emotional experiences you're having in May. Let's see what the home environment looks like for you. How does the home environment look like for these Cancers in May 2025? How does the home environment look? That Nine of Wands keeps poking out. That's your guides saying, just keep going, just keep pushing. The Star. Beautiful. You're focusing a lot on your purpose. You're focusing a lot on your goals. When you get home from work, for example, at the end of the day in May, you're sitting down and writing out a business plan to start your own business. You're focusing on your healing. You know what's good. You know what's good. What does the end of May 2025 look like here? Whoa! So many cards, and there's one that fell on the ground, so I'm going to go get that one. So the cards that fell on the ground, it was actually two. It's the Ten of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. I really like to see this for you at the end of May. Ten of Cups, you're surrounded by people who care about you. You have a good support system, and it's just a very different energy. Sorry, that was my shoulder cracking. The Queen of Pentacles also, you've got the King and Queen of Pentacles in your reading. You're maintaining your character throughout all of this, and you're staying grounded. You're staying grounded and patient, and it pays off. As annoying as things might feel in May, either with other people or with your own emotional world, because, water signs do tend to just have strong emotions, it's all worth it, and it all works out at the end. You will feel a bit more balanced. Not a bit more, you will feel very much more balanced at the end of May. So I like to see that. Now let's take a look at love and relationships as well as money. King of Cups. That's you, Cancer. You're showing up really beautifully, authentically in love and relationships. Emotional, in touch with, not emotional, but in touch with your emotions. Sensitive. Six of Swords. One more card, please, for Cancers and their relationships. Oh, okay. Here it is. Four of Swords. Nice. There's that solitude that we saw right here. You're moving into a time of calm, of peace, of balance. I feel as if it is very much connected to the emotional volatility that I picked up on earlier in the reading. It could be that you have bad experiences in the past with lovers, romance in general. There's this person who has gone through a lot, now going into calmer waters. And the Four of Swords, meditation, really taking a step back socially from the world, focusing on alone time and focusing on getting to know yourself. This is calming the mind. So that is what you are focused on in the realm of love and relationships. So this could be that you are taking some time to yourself, extra time to yourself if you are in a relationship. In May, you might be feeling like, hey, I need to figure my shit out. Give me some extra time, all right? It could also be that you're in a relationship with the King of Cups, so you could be with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. If you are, they are showing up very lovely for you, very good for you. Now, just a heads up, you might overthink in this connection that you have. If you are not single, you might overthink. And that's where you might get kind of caught up in things. And that's why this Four of Swords is showing up saying, you know, you realize the overthinking, you realize that it's not good. So you're really trying to calm that down. Let's see how your money and finances look in May 2025, Cancers. Money and finances for Cancers in May 2025, please. What does it look like? Three of Wands. You're thinking about the future. You're planning. You're saving. You're budgeting. You're trying to prepare for the future. Got the Moon. Okay. One more. One more, please, for money and finances for Cancers. Let me go get that card. The Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you've got the Eight of Pentacles twice here. You're really trying to get shit together when it comes to finances. It feels like you're really trying to budget and get on top of things as well as you can. You're keeping your eye on the numbers. Sorry for that honking. I don't know if you heard that. You're keeping your eye on your numbers and your spending, which is wise. The Moon is here. And it feels like things might be a little anxiety-provoking financially for you. That could be why you are really trying to get things together so much. You might feel like there is something on the horizon that's happening or something that just is giving you a little bit of anxiety. The state of the world right now is insane. So I really feel like we're all experiencing pressure in that way. And I'm not surprised to see that there is some anxiety and deep-seated uncertainty just about where things lie in the future for you financially. So that's what's going on for you, Cancers. Let's see your words of advice from the Wisdom of Tao Oracle deck. Whoa, okay. Let's see what these cards say. All right, you have got Mountain and Be Flexible. The Mountain card is the Solitude card. Well, there you go. The Solitude from the Northeast indicates a fresh new cycle. Meditate and reflect upon your accomplishments and lessons learned. Engage in emotional and physical cleansing to elicit new ideas. Make the best of your timing. End of winter and beginning of spring. Wow. It is the beginning of spring. And this is amazing because it's saying this is a big emotional cleanse happening for you. That's perhaps why things feel so emotionally. Engage in emotional and physical cleansing to elicit new ideas. Meditate and reflect upon your accomplishments and lessons learned. I love that. Okay. You've also got Be Flexible. Everything happens for a reason. There are many options out there. Perfection is an illusion. You can move forward even while going against the current. Particularity will divert you from your destination. So this is about not really fixating on what your life is supposed to look like, but more so being able to work with what you have and work with what you got. My guides are connecting this to your finances, being flexible with your finances right now. It doesn't feel very serious. They're not letting me know that it's like a dire thing. Usually there's like a varying level of like seriousness attached to messages. But this is like a lighter kind of just like a, hey, heads up that my guides are letting me know about. If you go off budget a little bit, if you are not perfect in your spending habits, or if something comes up and you just need to spend the money on something, be flexible. Perfection is an illusion, and you can move forward even while you're going against the current, even when it feels hard and when you feel like you're just not getting to where you want to be, in your bank account. Take it slow and steady, be patient. As long as you're working towards that goal, you will eventually meet it. Okay, Cancers? So that is what I have for you today. I hope this was helpful. If it was, please consider liking the video or subscribing to my channel. I appreciate you all so much. I hope you have a lovely rest of May. I will see you next time for the June general reading. Your birthday's coming up too, Cancers. All right, take good care.